just had a memory. This is not part of my deal. Last time I was on this floor, they retired our jerseys in terms of being out here at mid-court like this. And so many memories for us come back into this place. And words cannot express my sadness and sorrow for Mr. Bill's family, his dearest friends. I know that my heartache pales in comparison to your feelings and emotions. Please accept my deepest sympathies. I'm very humbled and honored to be able to say a few words about this great man. I can only speak from my knothole, from my vantage point, and that primarily is as a player. Mr. Bill's passing is certainly a monumental loss for the university, for the Commonwealth of Kentucky, for the spirit of kindness. Humanity is taking a shocking and stunning blow. For some, it's hard to understand because it's hard to explain. Some may not get it. That's okay. At the University of Kentucky, people don't understand the fanaticism around the program. You try to explain it, they still don't get it. But when they have the opportunity to experience it, the phenomenon starts to make a little sense. That's what it's like to try to explain Mr. Bill. It does not make any sense that a guy would have the same job for 48 years, develop relationships with different coaches, all of whom have different personalities, yet all call him friend. Have the respect and admiration for sometimes spoiled, pampered athletes, the total love and devotion of student managers. How'd he do it? What made us all love him so? Maybe it was because every time you saw him, it was a hearty hello, followed by a hug, a big laugh, a very distinguishable laugh. A laugh that said, I'm having a good time in your presence. A laugh that said, I'm loving life. I had my last moment with Mr. Bill this year at the SEC tournament in the lobby. He was there. I happened to be passing through. The same greeting, a hearty hello, a hug, and a distinguishable laugh. The same as it was when the first time I met him on my official visit back in 1986. Maybe we loved him so because of his fierce loyalty and love of the Wildcats, unmatched devotion to the name across the chest of that special piece of cloth. He loved everything about it. The man loved basketball and everything that came with it. None more than winning. I truly believe he was a part of our winning process. We knew that the outcome of the game was important, but it was just as important to Mr. Bill as it was to any of us. His job wasn't just a job. It was a little thing called life. Not only did you want to perform well for your coaches, your family, but you wanted to perform well for him. Because of the great joy and satisfaction he got out of a win. I'll never forget the first time I heard the phrase. I'd never heard it before. When Mr. Bill, somebody asked him about his favorite team. He said, my two favorite teams are the Wildcats and whoever beats Louisville. There are so many reasons why we loved him, too many to count. None more important than the fact that he treated us all with dignity and respect. Day in and day out, he was there to do his job well. I can never, ever remember him not being there, him taking a day off. Truly an everyday guy. He was also, as we've heard here by many, an encourager of young men. As a college basketball player, we need that. Mommy and Daddy's not always around. Sometimes you got a coach that's really coming down hard on you. He had an uncanny ability to always know what to say. We need it as athletes. We're all insecure little boys. We need others to believe in us. I don't remember the game, win or lose. I don't remember how I played. I do remember, for whatever reason, I was there at about 12:30, 12:45, close to 1 o'clock, coming back home from a road trip. And all the bags were still in front of Mr. Keightley's office. And I started helping him get them inside the door. And as the last bag was chucked in there, he raised up, he looked at me, and told me he was proud of me, and I was turning into a good player. And for me, that really meant something. Regardless of how many points I did or didn't score, whether it was because we won or lost, but because he had seen so many great ones before me, and because he loved the jersey as much as I did. It's a great compliment. We will miss him every single day. Time will pass, but we will never forget Mr. Bill. I hope I can. I hope we all can be the type of person that he was. A person who always greeted me with a hearty hello, with a hug, and a big laugh.